You know those moments in your life when your faith is being tested, when it feels like you're being backed up against a wall and there's no way out. The corridors of life are closing in on you and you feel like you're trapped. And it's in those moments where we are tested. We are tested in our strength. We are tested in our courage. We are tested in our faith. And in this moment right now, as I record this video, I am going through that test of faith. I am going through one of probably the biggest catalysts I've ever gone through. And I do not say that lightly. I've been through the depths of darkness and back. But something about this feels different. It's new territory. And the amount of grief, the amount of heartache that I've felt over these past 48 hours has been tremendous. My mentor once told me that the portal to awakening is not through ascension, it's through descension. We must descend to ascend. We must go into the depths of our humanness, of our pain, in order to ascend to new heights, in order to expand. Just as we say, contraction always comes before expansion. Well, that is certainly true, and I can attest to that. Before recording this video, I spent about, I don't know, it doesn't matter how long, for a while, behind the wheel of my car, just crying, listening to a podcast episode called Miracles Are Real by Trent Shelton. If this video ever finds Trent, I hope it does, or at least the message does, so that he knows how much that impacted me and how much that had a profound impact on my heart. And as in this episode, he had described a situation in which his daughter fell and her brain was bleeding, was in the ICU. His mother died 2 days before. They didn't know what they were going to do, and just praying to God, and just really coming deep into the depth of prayer and faith, knowing that on the other side potentially could be a healed daughter, a healed little girl. And they fortunately stopped the bleeding. And as they did, the doctors revealed that they had located a brain tumor in her brain. And that they're going to have to monitor it and all of that. But if that wouldn't have happened, that accident wouldn't have sent her to the hospital, they would have not known about the brain tumor. And the story expands even more that they were left with $100,000 bill that at the time, they couldn't pay for. Their insurance had canceled a month before, and they didn't have that money right then and there to pay for that bill. And just a few days after trying to figure all that out, that bill was mysteriously disappeared. It was taken care of. And the point of him sharing all of this was that it's in these moments, in our darkest moments, where we are tested to where we feel we can't even handle what's happening. But in that, it deepens us into trust, into faith in source and creator, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to name this higher power that's at play. And wow, whatever is here for me, which there's many layers, the deepest layer is to find the source of that faith like I've never found it before. And to align myself, even when it's so hard, to the light of the Creator, knowing that this is all here for me. This is all here for me. And I'm willing to take responsibility and to see whatever I need to see from this situation. But man, is it hard. And because I want to respect my own privacy and the privacy of others, I'm going to not share the story of what I'm going through in this moment. I'll be sharing that maybe at a later date on another video. But the purpose of me sharing this today, of coming on, and even when there was so much resistance in me, there was so much telling me not to do this, I have made a promise to myself and to my mission and to my service is to give back and share my personal vulnerability, my personal experiences, so that it may impact 1, 200,000, million of you. Whoever this reaches, it doesn't matter. It will reach you at the right time when you need to hear this message. So if you're going through something right now, know that life is not happening against you. It's not here to punish you. You might not understand it right now. You might not understand why this is happening, and that's okay. All you need to do is to deepen into knowing the knowingness that life, that God, that source, that creator has your back. And the gifts that are available on the other side of this challenge is so much abundance, so much love, so much peace, so much joy. But if you can't find that in this moment, that's okay. Allow your emotions to be felt. Cry, release, let go. Give it up to spirit. And know that everything is going to be okay. All is well. And it's through that faith that you live to see another day, to be alive, to be human. What a journey it is. I'm just inviting you, before we close out, just to close your eyes. I want you to place your hands on your heart. And just take a deep, slow, steady breath in. Hold at the top. Feel your heart. And let it go. We're going to do that 2 more times. We're going to breathe in. Hold. Keeping your hands on your heart. Feeling this energy, projecting love, compassion, kindness, gratitude into your heart space. And let it go. Breathe all the way up. Hold. Anchor yourself into the source of your beingness, into the source of your soul, to the source of your light, to the source of your love. And exhale. Sending you positive energy, faith, grace, strength, love on your journey ahead. Peace.